The line must be drawn here.
All right. Hello and welcome to my stream. Today is an extra beefy variety stream ending in a special ZDoom Wars 2 event. You'll want to see it. I mention the game every stream, and today I'm showing it off. But before that, we've got a hell of a docket. This will be a long one. I've got extra coffee ready to go, got a thing of water. Let's do this. But first, trans rights or human rights, and second, the promotion of my other projects. Got my fourth book out, first in a fantasy trilogy. Cover art is by Corey Brickley. Follow them on BlueSky or Instagram. Garden of Order Legends is a globe-trotting high fantasy with guns adventure where the villain is climate change. It's great. Buy it. Links in the description. Obviously, I'm also working on a multiplayer Doom 2 mod for ZDoom called ZDoom Wars 2. Want more info on it? Just you wait. Today's your day. Hang on until the end of the stream for a special demonstration. Okay, here's the part where I check my audio. Let's see. All right. ZDoom Wars 2. Okay, audio checked. Have to be paranoid. You know how I am. Anyway, today is going to be extra long and chock full of action. We've got 2 main events and multiple rapid actions, which are very much going to stretch the definition of rapid when you get enough of them together. So we start with one of our main events and play for a while, and then it's rapid actions back to back, and then our second main event, which will be a live demonstration of ZDoom Wars 2. It's going to be awesome. All right. Today, our first main event here is going to be Notrium, a fantastic survival game from the distant eon of 2003. It was originally freeware, one of the first survival games, and one of the first with procedural generation of some sort. In fact, it was maybe first, I'm not sure. It's excellent, and I've never beaten it, surprising no one. There are a number of victory conditions and lots of variety. It's only $2.99 on Steam. It's the same as the freeware version was, but give the dev a couple bucks. It's hop to it. It's very good. Anyway, so that's what we're starting out with here. This is the risky part of the stream because Notrium insists on occupying 98% of my screen. It's a 2003 game. Its settings are very lacking. So we're just going to have faith. Like, I can just see the dropped frames and stream strength, so we should be good. But anyway, I trust that we've got some audio on that. I did sound check earlier. Okay, let me see. It's a 2000. Last sound check. Okay, paranoia satisfied. Okay, we're gonna start as the alien. So you actually have 4 different characters. You've got the human, which is well-rounded, can use all sorts of technology. The alien, which mostly just claws at things and sort of evolves as it kills. I think I can't remember if it's time or kills. Heavy android, which can only heal itself with stasis fields and repair units, but it's very powerful, has big batteries. And then you've got the psionic guy, who I've never gotten a hang of. It's very fragile. You have to go through these trials to earn psychic powers. Like, it's hard for him to defend himself, but we're going to go with the alien and probably go with the ending where you kill both alien queens and all that. Anyways, you're an alien from Doran Prime. You stowed away on a ship. Your race is predatory in nature, and you've chosen to follow your heritage. You are ready to kill the crew. On a routine mission of mapping the Notrium system, the captain suddenly finds signs of life on one of the planets. Finding new life forms is extremely rare, and the captain quickly takes the ship in orbit around the second planet. He finds signs of plant life, animals, and ancient destroyed buildings, a lost civilization. Suddenly, a volley of missiles appears out of nowhere. The crew is ordered to the escape pods just before huge explosions ripple the ship to pieces. You steer your pod towards the planet's surface, but more missiles approach you. Log entry 1. I managed to get to the escape pod just in time before the missiles hit. The pod's computers warned me of several incoming missiles. The only way to survive is to crash on the planet. Steer your pod towards the planet's surface, but more missiles. Sorry, do another sound check. I estimate the pod can take about 4 direct hits, so then you have the instructions on how to control the pod. Okay, so here's my trick. Whoa. Loop back around. Okay. We should already have some sideways movement going. Now, yes, you can take 4 hits and it's fine, but if you make it through without a single hit, you get a bonus. Okay, the escape pod is captured in the gravitational pull of the planet, and you start your descent, safe from the missile's reach. But your damaged pod is malfunctioning. It's not damaged. Oh well. A number of warning lights appear on the computer screens. Oh, I just noticed there's a typo. A flaming ball, you plunge from the green morning sky, leaving a large crater on impact. Yeah, you always crash out. It didn't bug or anything. Oh, here's the alien. Alright, pick up a fire extinguisher. So you scavenge for a damaged, broken subspace radio. Right. Scavenge a chip, a battery charger chip. There are certain technologies that require batteries. Food generator chip. A lot of that is for one of the endings in the game. There's my claws. Anyways, a lot of the technologies that's generally for repairing and launching the escape pod as a starship is one of the endings. Anyway, Stowaway's personal log. Stardate 15179, day 1. I have crash landed on an alien world with few supplies and with no knowledge of who shot the ship down. As I'm writing this, I have just crawled out of the only escape pod I left working. I have taken the food supplies from the pod, but I estimate I will run out in a day. I must find something edible in this hostile world before I start losing my health. If I run into any enemies, I can simply shred them to pieces with my claws. Blue plants increase your battery, I believe. The blue bar down here is battery. Those are my evolution points. Oh, so you get evolution over time as well. Okay. So yellow is my food, red is my health. Got a key. Long metal rod. Pebbles. Food. Alright, you find some paper slips with text on them. The text is written in runic folian, and you can understand it to some degree. Day 502. I have made a little tiny bitsy home in the middle of this foul jungle. I'll be safe from those claws and big guns here. Got a great door with a lock. I'll keep the key safe. If the sergeant comes for me, I'm gonna shoot him. They won't take me back. Day 516. Broke the pistol just outside trying to crack open a mushroom. They're looking for me, but they won't find the chip. I got it safe under a rock in my rock room. Stumbled on something in the jungle, some kind of a hatch. I forgot where it was now. Computer unit. Make sure there's nothing else hidden here. Alright, let's see what we actually need. How do I... We're not going to need any of this. We're going to be going for the... We're going to be going... You open the door. You can eat a lot as an alien. Fuel converter. So you can hear footsteps here. Oh, so let's check out my evolution bar. I guess it really is based on time. Oh, there's a health pack. Well, that's useful. And yes, day and night cycle. And I like how it records on the minimap where you've been. You know what, we're gonna wait for morning. Before I go adventuring into adjacent locations. Is it just time for the evolution? I swore there was something else you could do, kills or something. You know what, let me try and eat. You know what, I don't have a control option. How do I? Yep, I don't remember how to eat. Journal, inventory. Yes. Well, yeah, so you pick it up. But how do you eat it? Oh well. Stowaway's personal log, stardate 15/180, day 2. My hunger consumes me and my every thought. I must find sources of food. My body feels ready to change, evolve. It is time. For now, if I keep myself from becoming hungry, I should be able to evolve and be able to see and hunt at night. As sharp as my claws are, I've got a feeling they won't be enough, and I should try and surprise my prey. Being stealthy will certainly be to my benefit. I managed to grab a small energy reserve on the ship. I should be able to use it to light small fires. I just need some firewood. Those fires will help me cook my food and keep my hunger at bay, as well as provide me warmth. Now I'm playing in the easier mode where you don't have to worry about temperature, I don't think. Come on, you're killing me. Okay. So it's staying fed that has me generate night evolution points. Okay. Oh, that was rotten fungus. My bad. What is that? Fire crystal? I want to talk about things I don't remember. Okay, so we have red plants heal you. Just for the record. Complex molecules. Yup. Yup. This area teems with life. It is a true Eden. Trees have a faint glow here, and the air seems rich. Your breathing coming easier, and every drop of rain that lands on you seems to heal a minor wound. It's a good one to have adjacent. Remnants of a civilization could be seen scattered along the landscape, pillars of a long past race, and strange spheres that seem to reflect the no-trim sky. Your mind can only wonder what happened here. So yeah, this place heals you while you're in it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So those things poison you. You drain health for a bit. Right? Please tell me that stops. Okay. Well, that's not stopping. Okay, I still need to figure out how to eat, though. This is hilarious. I didn't think. I'm literally just going on my keyboard hitting buttons. You. Okay, my health starts draining. Okay. I was like, please tell me I don't have to, like, do something. We'll hang out here for a minute while I look around so I can heal up. Rotten fungus. Edible fungus. The only way to tell is to mouse over it. I forgot that. Okay, so on the menu map, the top is a green line. That means there's another area on the other side. We're going to want to get evolved before we really deal with this place. This is one of the possible endings. One of the possible endings is when you clear out, there are a number of areas with pillars, and you have to clear those powerful monsters from each of those. There's one big guy running around you have to kill. And then I think that's one of the endings, that you conquer the planet. Fuel cell. As you can see, these areas are pretty big. Stowaway's personal log. Stardate 15181, day 3. My race is a proud one, and I am of the elite from my tribe. The time has come for me to prove my worth and evolve. I've spent my whole life waiting for this moment. Here I am, trapped on this planet. This may just be my chance, a chance to prove I am the strongest among us all. I will lead my race through the galaxy like a scourge when I have escaped this planet. No race shall be able to contain our fury. They shall speak about us in hushed whispers and stir from their sleep at the thought of us. It is all so grand. It will never be if I can't find my way off this planet. My claws shall tear into a creature's hide soon, and I shall relish the fear in its eyes. So we're a pleasant creature is what this is telling us. Okay. Okay, this is the alien hive. Oops. This is the ending I'm most familiar with. Normal night vision. You need to kill now to evolve. Okay. No effects from acid rain. Oh, this is when I start, okay, killing to evolve. Okay. Well, this is the place to hang out. So we're gonna stick it out here. Oh, there's one of the queens. Okay, alright, she's close. And there's a blue alien queen as well. Okay, I don't need to fight you, only the small blue aliens. Ah, Med kit. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot about those damn things. But if you eat it, it heals you. Oops. I knew there was something dangerous in the middle, and I could not remember what it was. That was it. Run, fungus. Ooh. Do I risk it? Small blue alien. Oh my God, that was clumsy. Nope, that's a large blue alien. He spotted me. There we go. Red plants. Well, I'm gonna stick around here picking off small blue aliens till I can evolve. I don't remember much. Oh, uh-oh, fucking Reaper. Maybe I shouldn't be using those so frugally. Anti-frugally. What's the opposite of frugally? Wastefully, I guess. Oh, that's a brown alien. Now, brown aliens, you gotta cook them. And they're generally, I think they're more dangerous than the blue aliens. I think they're tougher. I have no need to fight them right now, so I'm not going to. I'm going to focus on evolving. No. I don't know what the tentacle does. Maybe they're not tougher. The brown aliens, I mean. Sort of drifted off there. Talking. Yeah, see, that was a good use of a Reaper corpse. Man, those things hurt. Rotten fungus. We're gonna run into the blue queen somewhere around here. That's right, they have like an electric attack. Hitting the wrong button. How many small blue aliens have I got to kill? It's getting a little noxious. You're overburdened, Eps. I'm not going for the... How many doubles of that? I have 9 health packs? Hell yeah. I ain't touching them. I don't think I can make a food generator with some of this stuff, but I don't need all of it. Food generators aren't exactly bad. Oh! You're at the bottom of a deep gorge. It is very dark as the steep rock faces cut off most of the sky from view. A river must have passed through here once, because the land is still very wet. The marsh seems to be all but dried up, except for what appears to be some marshland left at its center. Very peculiar, as if this area was terraformed to serve some purpose. I don't need to interact with this place. There's no small blue aliens there. Oh. If something is... oops, I just skipped the log. Wait. There you go, J5. A journal log from 2 days before the crash. I've heard the crew talking. They all say we'll be in the hive sector soon. I've been watching them, though I'm sure at least some of them suspect I'm on board. I'll have to be careful. At least I am going to wreck all the escape pods, leaving only one for myself once I've killed the crew. Their captain mumbles to himself. Seems he has plans of settling down. Won't he be disappointed once I'm done with him? Once I've escaped this ship, I can start on another until I've made my way back home. I should be careful with that medic. Seems very unstable, especially the closer we've gotten to the hive. I can hear odd noises coming from it at night. They give even me the chills. It's like it's remembering something horrible from its past. I don't know what the alien is recording its log on. Doesn't really seem technologically inclined, but it is what it is. Oh. Ow. That Reaper corpse drop. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Yes. There we go. That's better. Let me... Oh, there's the queen. Queens? Are you kidding me? I forgot about that. Yeah, those little tiny, super tiny ones only follow you so far from the hive. They drop dead if they get too far. So that's the advantage of the swamp there. Holding on. Oh, I'm about to go under. About to go under my well, no, I don't have to stay super fed anymore. I forget. I just have to kill the right type of alien. Another night. Again, I'm just gonna play this for a bit. This isn't. We're not gonna like try and stick it out until we win. It's not gonna be a thing. It's not gonna be a thing. No, tiny aliens, get away from me. Ah! 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 Wait, this is a small one. Oops, I right click instead of left clicking. Don't know what I thought was going to happen. Is it 200 evolution points? Is that what I need? I get like an acid spit attack at some point. Okay. I'm hoping it's 200 is what I need to get evolutionarily. And then I think we move up to normal size blue aliens. I believe. Nope. Oh, yes. Okay, you feel stronger and your night vision has become entirely evolved, allowing you to see clearly at night. Along with your night vision, you've regained the ability to detect creatures nearby, spit acid, and use a berserk attack. Now you kill more challenging prey, blue aliens. Okay. Okay, that's me. Motion sensing near. Night vision straw. What's this berserk attack? Okay, so now, because you have to cook the brown aliens to eat them. Alien meat. Alien meat is like, now I'm thinking of Wise Guys on Mars. A car is not a floor. Floor is not a car, whichever way it is. I am 12. You can eat a lot as the alien, which is nice. You can stockpile. Especially since you're gonna be... Are overburdened. Oh man, I thought my... What am I? Keyboard dying here? No, okay. It was not listening for a moment there. That was bad. Rotten fungus. Ah! There we go, I braved the lava. Yeah, that acid spit's nice. Well, as long as those reapers keep spawning, I guess I'll be okay. I mean, if I can avoid getting absolutely trashed. I guess that's an entirely different question, though, isn't it? You can see there's a little bit of nuance to the behavior of the monsters. They don't always go and chase. Sometimes it takes them a minute. Sometimes they act like they don't see you. There's a lot going on here. Oh, wait, that was a regular alien. 300. Wonder how much I gotta get. The acid spit uses up a little bit of food every time you shoot it off. Gotta be frugal. This time I'm using the word frugal correctly. But, you know, it does that stun. That stun is pretty damn valuable. So we're gonna go adventuring elsewhere. 3 more health packs. Nice. Ah, shit. Okay, we are getting the hell out of here for now. Damn tentacles. Okay, that thing's way too strong for me. I shouldn't have been tangling with it. That was a stupid idea. For some reason I thought I could manage that. That's like a later game thing, and now I'm super badly hurt and poisoned. Okay, well, I mean, this is the right place to be hurt, I guess. But it's gonna take a while to get up to There we go. I'll be fine red plants. A lot of rotten fungus here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Stick. That's the other thing about the hive, there's no real resources there other than corpses. Back at it, baby. We have recovered. Yeah, I can have like 300 food now. That's great. I think your capacity goes up as you evolve. Oh, no, no, no. Do not use an unnecessary red plant. You're healed. Okay, so we're going to go exploring elsewhere. Mostly because sticking to the hive the whole time would be boring. Especially when we're trying to evolve. We can't really accomplish too much there. Pulse beacon. Oh yeah, you can drop this down to mark stuff. As you can see, each area is pretty big, but we're gonna get a look at something else. This area is quite peculiar, certainly different from the others. You see in the distance several of what appear to be an alien mining device. You're only able to tell such by the fact they seem to be extracting a liquid from the ground. You also notice crystalline ore scattering the landscape. There aren't many trees, and the air seems to ionize, making it dangerous to you. Your surroundings seem quite desolate, but the distinct sound of gunshots nearby quickly breaks any reverence you might hold. This certainly isn't the safest place to be. You wonder who is behind the whole operation, and would they help you. You see a number of metal crates in the area. To open them, you will need a welding torch. Okay, so this is an area that is almost useless to the poor aliens, so we're not going to deal with it. There's nothing behind that area. There was no green line, so we can just leave that alone. Let's see what else we got here. Actually, at the hive, I don't remember if there's anything past the marsh. There are a large number of old ships and alien artifacts here in this jungle area. It may be the best area to find an intact warp coil. You can see something near the middle of the area, but you cannot see clearly what it is from the distance. Now there are wandering aliens here, so we can continue evolving while getting a look at some new scenery. There you are. Stowaway's personal log, stardate 15187, day 9. That crash jarred my mind. I read past journal logs. It was one day before fate brought me here. The rotten captain found me. The silly creature actually thought he had killed me. I knew it would pay to bring along one of my tribe, as if he could tell the difference between one creature and another. I laughed to myself as I watched the fool burn as he ran at the captain, that look of pure utter fear in his eyes as he burnt to a crisp in a matter of seconds. Their captain didn't even bother to look for me after that, so folly in his confidence. He won't be so confident when his rotting corpse is decorating his ship, and I'll be safely away once his whole crew is dead. I even managed to catch a glimpse of something amusing. Seems that medic slammed one of the crew against a wall. That one is strange indeed, different from the others. Each of the crew members is one of the playable characters, by the way. So it's just whichever one you're playing is the only survivor, is how that works. Particle accelerator. I don't even know if I can use half this stuff as the alien. I have no idea. Oh, my health goes up to 130. That much have improved with evolution. I'll need it. Those alien queens are crazy. We're basically covering old ground here. Yeah, there's a structure in the middle of this area with a teleporter that takes you to a frosty area, and it's got these big aliens that Got these big aliens that have like a swarm of little ones with them. They can overwhelm you if you're not careful. I'm overburdened. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I also don't remember if this game is permanent. I think you can reload a save. Actually, speaking of which. I don't know why I put my name like somebody else is gonna play it on here. I should have put Alien. Actually, can we override that? There we go. Okay, it worked. You're overburdened. Drop something. Shouldn't be focusing on the brown aliens. They're my next evolution goal, I believe. I shouldn't be bothering with them now. Even though there's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm gonna need all the firewood I can get. No, that's a small one. I hope it's 350 for evolution points. That would be nice. Oh, there's a dude with a gun. Not gonna tangle with him. The one guy with... Well, I'm actually going to tangle with him because I'm about to run right into him. Okay, you know what? Let's go this way. We're going to do a horizontal sweep from here. Because there's a number of turrets and defenders in the middle area that leads to the icy place. Icy place is either a communications structure... No, because there's a different area that is the missile base. Yeah, if you're going to escape the planet rather than conquer it, which is what I'm going for, there's a missile base you have to disable, and it's guarded. Blue plants refill your battery. Yeah, I only have 40 battery. I don't know why I touched that. I'm not even using it for anything. Didn't realize I had my spit selected. Completely forgot. Alien meat. Just liquefying the pan with a little greeb oil. Yep, that's what I'm going to keep thinking every time now. This game is ruined for me. Wise Guys on Mars. Look it up. It's hilarious. You know what? Those are ice aliens. Yeah. Okay. I should have read that out loud. I've been doing that. Oh well. Anyway, that place is now unguarded. I remembered that being worse than it was. It was just like 2 guys. That was fine. I swore they were like turrets or something. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this one. Ow. Oh, this is the place with the turrets. You find an ancient stone slab covered with an assortment of symbols and lines. Pondering it, you discover that this is a star chart of the nearby area. With this, you could plot a course to the nearest outpost, but you still need a way to get there. You decide to leave the chart here and only take a picture of it for reference. You can integrate the picture into a modded subspace radio to create a navigation system for your escape pod. Run, fuckers. Okay. Got a little hurt there. I'm overburdened again. Okay, we need like... I do not remember the fire crystals. That's so weird. Anyway. I'm hoping 350 is our evolution threshold. We'll do that, and then we can switch over to our first rapid action of the day. Come on, just give me one large alien so I can test my theory here. Aw. Aha! Through your skill as a hunter, you've evolved further. Hunting larger game has allowed you to detect creatures slightly further away and deliver a lethal bite that few can survive. To further your prowess, you need to hunt tougher aliens. Huh. Okay. I think that's perfect. Boom. Okay. That was kind of risky. I was just testing our save here. All right. All right. Well, to pick up on that again sometime, we'll definitely do that. It's a fun game. Like I said, it's on Steam. It's only $2.99. Seriously, check it out. The other classes are completely different. You do, if you're the human or the android, you're doing loads of crafting. There's all sorts of crazy stuff you can make, weapons and tools, etc. It's really good. Anyways, in rapid action, we normally interrupt the stream to do a bit of a different round-based game before we come back to the main one. However, today we're mostly doing rapid actions overall, so I guess it's just normal stuff for a variety stream. Let's bring up our next game here. And at this point, luckily I can see all of the stream as opposed to only having a tiny little corner. So I know we're all good to go. Okay, so first up is NetStorm, Islands at War. This 1997 RTS takes place on Sky Islands you must bridge together. But however, your units don't move. They're structures. So you end up building these offensive defenses in really dizzying ways. A small community maintains it, and it's free to download. It still has an active multiplayer community, and the community patches have even added content over time. It's got an auto updater and everything. It's very fancy. Apparently, you gotta unlock most everything by playing a lot, so my mistake, got a pretty basic loadout. I forgot about that. Anyway, let's dive in and you'll see how it works. I'm bad at it, but we're used to that. Okay. Here's the multiplayer menu here again. It's very dramatic. Very dramatic. Oh, look, somebody's playing over there. Oh, wait, it's a bot of some sort. Okay. Versus AI. Everything's normal. I really want that. Let's try. No. No. We're just gonna go easy does, easy go. Just to demonstrate the game here. If this ends quick, we'll do another one. Oh, okay, so first off, we have our High Priest. The goal of the game is to capture your opponent's priest and sacrifice him at an altar. The most basic units are sun units. They are just sort of well-rounded, generally useful.
Workshop complete.
Okay, then you have these bridges in the upper left corner, so you've got to build them out to these sky geysers. Oh, I messed that up. I messed that up. Yep, alright. Okay, there's one. He starts harvesting. He starts harvesting. There's a little L-shaped piece I know exists that would get me to that other geyser, I think. Nope, too close. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this way. Very clumsy of me. Okay. As soon as he gets in more money. Oh, and also have to set up knowledge at your workshop. We're gonna go with whirly bases. You can build a second workshop to research more, is how it works.
Yes, master.
Okay, so now from here, it's bridge time. Got an opponent doing the same thing. There are hotkeys for the bridge buttons, but I've never, unsurprisingly, have not gotten used to those yet. I put myself in another situation where I can't reach that. Son of a bitch. It takes a lot of practice to get good with the bridge system. And you'll notice some of them appear cracked at first. And that is, so yeah, if bridges aren't supported in time, they will collapse, or at least pieces of bridges will collapse. And so everything needs energy. So this is a sun generator. It has to be within a radius of the temple. No. Eesh. Try. Okay, there's your temple radius. So that is going to provide 1 energy to anything nearby. But if you want to do more, you got to put down a generator. Boom. Now it has a radius of 1 sun energy, so you can place stuff within its radius. This includes outposts. So you put an outpost down, which can only be done by your high priest. Yeah, I know, it's a stupid route. You'll have to forgive me. Okay, once he's got that outpost down, we can build bridges directly off the island. I don't know why I did that island. I should have done this one. There's my opponent. AI's pretty basic, but it actually there originally wasn't any AI. Actually, I don't know when they added it. I mean, I think the last time I played there wasn't. I mean, there was a single player campaign you could play, so I mean there was AI in the game, I guess. It just wasn't available in multiplayer that I remember. Okay, we're gonna have you go back home and build yourself an altar to sacrifice a dude on.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. You little golem guys. The geysers do run out over time, so you need to keep linking to them as you go. Alright. Bingo. Bango. When a bridge piece first appears for several seconds, it appears as a cracked piece, and if you wait a second, it'll get fixed. But you kind of want a bunch of spurs sticking out everywhere. We haven't spawned a single unit yet, you'll notice. Okay, so he's going to start plopping down whirly bases here soon, which are irritating, which is why I like them. They're very useful. Okay, yeah, where's my energy at? Alright. So the furthest from, temples and outposts and... Oh, it needs 2 energy. Oh, what the hell. There he goes. Got his first generator down. Time for whirly bases. So it just sends these things that float along and bomb shit. So you gotta have anti-air stuff available. At least I think you do. Is there? And we're gonna build another sun workshop. Oh, I constructed a cannon. That's bad. I mean, fair. So the cannons can only hit on cardinal directions, and they have to take some time to turn. Okay, I mean, let's hope that stands up to the bombardment here.
Unit lost.
Okay. Now we got our workshop, so we need... So we're gonna do sun towers and sun disk throwers.
Unit lost.
Come on. Come on, little spark.
Unit lost.
There we go. Okay, okay, okay. There, now I've got a stone tower, so the whirligigs will hopefully target that. Okay. Now, where is this?
Unit lost.
This is High Priest. Okay, we're starting to kill off his workers. But where is his? Oh, there's his High Priest. They're literally going down past my defenses, and I don't have sun discs, so they're not getting shot. That's embarrassing and hilarious. Okay.
Unit lost.
Okay. Okay, so his High Priest has been stunned because he's getting hit by this Sun Disc thrower. So I have to get one of my golems to grab him, and then we will sacrifice him, and that's how you win the game. Then I'm gonna unlock something. Energy not satisfied.
Unit lost.
Oh man, he's got a lot of those cannons going. But we've got his High Priest. Now we have his High Priest. God, that took him forever.
Yes, master.
Now, as long as he can get away. Got stone towers there. They're very tough. That's their whole shtick. I don't know why I put a tower there. The whirly bases are out of his range. I mean... Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any real bridge options. Okay, we gotta build up this way. Because I don't want the offensive to fail while I'm doing this. Right? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Unit lost.
Like I said, there are hotkeys for this, but I've never really figured them out. I'm just not quick enough at comprehending what bridge pieces I've got available, just to be completely honest with you. That is kind of my problem.
Unit lost.
Okay, looks like we had a disconnect there for whatever reason.
For the wind.
We're gonna get the last sun barricade unit, sun unit.
Yes, master.
Sorry for that stream disconnect. I don't know why that happens. You know, we have really fast internet, but it occasionally just goes out. It's irritating. We gotta reconnect. I mean, I've got him at this point, right? We're just waiting on the sacrifice to finish. Energy not satisfied. And you'll notice how long it takes to build something, just because my nearest outpost is so far. I'm sure... Oh, I forgot. Why did I forget the cannons could turn? That was goofy of me. Well, they're toast. Everything I've got is toast. That was silly. There he goes.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Now I use the sun barricade from now on. So there you go, sun barricade. Again, sorry for that disconnect. No idea what the issue is. Drop frame 0.6%. See, that's what I'm talking about. So why are you fussing? Why are you fussing? Anyways, there we go. There's a match of NetStorm. I can definitely step up the AI at this point. Now I've got all the sun technologies. The sun barrier. What does that even... What does that even do? Sun barricade. You set them up either cardinal directions, and there's a force field. Okay. Oh, it keeps that enemy fire, but your own shooters fire through. Oh, that's super useful. That is super useful. And then I have to unlock the balloon. It's an alternative to your golem. It just floats, so you can just... And it can collect High Priest. There are a number of alternative workers, one for each element. Sun is the general units. Then you've got wind and rain and thunder. And they all do different stuff. Completely different stuff. Vander Tower? That's new, I think. No. That was in there before. I don't know if they've added anything else. I think this is all in there. Except for the sun generator. That was added in, I think, the last patch. Okay, are we still on? Yeah, I think we're still on. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry, checking my stream again. I don't know why it disconnected. That's so irritating. Anyways, that's NetStorm. At this point, that's going to be time for my first break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. In that event, when I return back-to-back rapid actions, we'll be doing a number of other games. Yeah, I will see you then. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, next we show off my SuperStation One. It's a fantastic FPGA console whose stated purpose is PS1 games, and you can buy a disk drive for it. But it's open to any FPGA Mister cores without a jailbreak, and it runs great. For those who don't know, FPGA is a field programmable gate array. It is a type of reprogrammable circuit that my favorite use of it is a superior version of old gaming hardware to emulation. It's more accurate than emulation because it can be reprogrammed to function exactly as the original circuit did. So it tends to be much more accurate. So the SuperStation One can take any of what are called cores that are in the Mister umbrella, and each core is a different type of console. So it just tells the FPGA how it's supposed to function, and then it can perfectly imitate that hardware. It's very cool. So you don't have to do a jailbreak on it or anything. It comes pre-configured for you to load up cores on it. It's very easy to use if you know where to locate, because you have to have like BIOS files for a lot of systems and stuff. So you have to, yo ho ho, whatever you got to do, or pull it off a console. But anyway, it does come with 70 homebrew games for various systems just to get you started. So even then, it's already coming with value. It's got wireless compatibility for controllers. It's got slots for physical PS1 controllers and memory cards. But it also has USBs for wireless. And at every display port you could hope for. I mean, it is serious. It's got ports on 3 sides. It's ridiculous. It is any old display you've got. You can replace an old console with this thing, and it'll run on anything you've got. It's a really cool piece of tech. It's awesome. Again, it's called the SuperStation One. I'll be doing a review of it here in the next couple weeks, probably. So it's rad as hell. So what I'll be doing is playing a level of we'll see if I can actually get through it in one try, but probably not. Of Nights into Dreams on the Sega Saturn, just because I can. Before this, I grew up as a Nintendo family, except that our first console was a Genesis. But I never had any of the other Sega consoles. Son of a bitch, I was in the middle of my Sega speech. Anyway, we're back. We're back. That is so irritating. Just leave me alone, man. Come on. Anyway, I'm on my Sega games I've never played journey, so it's all new to me. Anyways, yeah, let's bring it up here. Okay, that's like 2 disconnects within several minutes. That's really irritating. Okay. All right. Okay, so anyway, FPGA console SuperStation 1. So let's do this. Hopefully, it stays connected. Again, I don't know what's with my internet. All right. Okay, checking my audio. We're back. Okay. I'm literally just using a Steam controller with this thing. But you can see, yeah, so it's got your homebrew games. So you see, it actually does come with an SD card in it. It's got one USB in the front of the console, which is just above the SD card slot. If you've got something in that USB, it's a pain in the ass getting the SD card out, but it's a minor complaint. It's got 2 more on the back. It's got, other ports, so it's fine. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is... Oh, there we go. All right. Nope. See, that's the wrong one. Okay. I actually don't know why it's not bringing up. You know what? Let's restart the damn thing. I left it running. Maybe it got confused. Exit. Maybe it's my controller. I have to restart this. Come on. Got this old Steam controller. It gives me trouble sometimes. You. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the issue is. I mean, I have an entire other. Yep, it's my controller. Is it finally giving out? Because that'll be really irritating. Okay, it's trying to like rebuy my controller here. Well, you know, I really had a great experience with this thing until exactly the moment I'm trying to stream it. Let's see. Did I just accidentally redefine all my controls? Because that'll be kind of hilarious. Where are scripts? What are you talking about? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch controllers here. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing. Let's take a look. What else I got here? I have this massive collection of dongles. I'm not even sure which one goes to what at this point. Okay. Let's see. I've got another more reliable controller, but I don't know if it'll run up on here. And I don't know. Oh, there I put it. That's where I put it. Because, yeah, it seems to think it's not registering or something. Why is it not working? Oh, I'm trying to use my keyboard on here. Like, that's going to work. You know what I'm going to have to do? You know what? I'm going to have to skip this for now. We're going to skip it for now. We're going to skip it. I will have to do a hard reset on the settings later, so never mind. All right, let's try this again. All right, give me just a minute. Actually, no, go back to that. You're going to want window capture. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip again to the next thing. I have no idea what's going on with that. I promise it's fantastic, the SuperStation One is, but I think I accidentally redefined all my controller buttons. So I'm going to have to connect something to it and get that redefined here. All right. Sorry for doing tech support for that long. That was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortably long. I messed up my control. Yeah, because it wasn't even. It was having weird buttons and everything. So yeah, it wasn't great. I'm sure there's a way to do a hard reset on the settings, but okay. So in that case, so again, another rapid action here. All right, so in this case, I think you probably suspected this would be the case, but we are going to have a round of Dark Rain here, just because I can't resist. Okay, and we're going to be back with the Imperium. There is an expansion that adds a couple other... There are factions that sort of expand on... the Imperium and the Freedom Guard, as I understand it. So I don't know if they're actually separate factions. I mean, they're listed here as Knight and Shadowhand, but in practice, they're... I think just expansions on the original factions or something. I'll have to look into it, but I'm just playing the base game for now. And we'll put them as Imperium as well. All right. Okay, there we go. I'll make sure the desktop audio's on. Hello. There we go. Okay, let's see. What does that map look like? Sure, why not? And we got sound. Okay.
Alright.
Yo.
Construction underway.
Sure? Yeah. Alright.
Incredibly dramatic music. Love it. Oops.
Construction.
Decoy.
New units available. Unit generation in progress. Construction complete. Unit completed.
On my way.
Unit
Okay, we're gonna have to scout, try and find more. Try to find some Talon. So we'll get out some infantry, send them to scout, go from there. Alrighty, I can't believe the SuperStation One failed on me, man. I was like talking it up and everything, and then we have 2 disconnects, and then we had pain in the butt.
Unit completed. Unit completed. Enemy engaged.
Awaiting command.
Unit completed.
A
Unit
bridge.
destroyed.
Awaiting commands. Standing ready.
Unit completed. Unit generation in progress.
Yeah.
Commander.
Unit completed.
Awaiting commands.
Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
Commander.
Base under attack. Unit completed. Unit generation in progress. Unit completed. Unit destroyed.
On call. At once.
Unit completed. Unit destroyed.
Upgrade.
Unit destroyed.
Commander.
Unit completed.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Awaiting
New
commands.
unit available. Upgrade available. Base under attack. Unit completed.
Oh my god.
Unit complete. Unit destroyed.
Ah.
Unit complete. Unit destroyed.
Why am I not pumping out troops here? Let's be real. Oh my god. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh. Eesh. Okay. Alright, we gotta do something about that. That was just obnoxious. Okay. Alright, have we found any Talon? Do I have any freighters? Oh my god. I think I just got owned. Okay. Alright. Yep, we're gonna try that again.
Yo.
Okay, so I obviously need a lot more in defenses. He was up in my
Construction
business.
underway.
Can't believe I lost that. It's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the scouting was cute, but
Construction complete. New units available.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The official strategy guide is like, build a lot of turrets, and I was not doing that. I was
Construction complete.
complacent.
Unit completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's first build you here.
Responding.
Construction complete.
Ready.
And build you here.
Responding.
Construction underway.
On call. Responding.
Unit completed.
On my way.
Construction underway.
On my way.
Unit completed.
Yes. Responding.
Construction underway.
Responding.
Construction
On
complete.
call.
New units available. Unit
Responding.
completed.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Ready.
Construction
At once.
underway.
Ready.
Construction complete.
Responding.
Construction complete. New units available. Upgrade available. Construction underway. Construction complete.
Okay, we're gonna do the buzzsaw. So these are a unit that is good at scouting. It will insta-kill infantry. Tolerance low, medium, set default.
Low power.
Scout.
New units available. Upgrade available. Low power. Complete. Insufficient credits. Unit completed. Low power. Enemy engaged.
Okay. I have a low power at the moment.
Low power.
Responding.
Construction underway.
Okay, I think I've got some adequate defenses today. Yeah, because he's using infantry to scout, so that's what happens to the infantry when a buzzsaw looks at him. That's why I thought they'd be good. Scout. Okay, we've got our mini-map back now.
Unit generation in progress. Enemy engaged.
Yes, sir.
Enemy engaged.
Ready. Responding.
Construction underway. Unit generation in progress. Enemy engaged. Unit completed. Construction complete. Unit completed. Construction underway.
Neutron accelerators.
Enemy engaged. Construction underway. Base under attack.
Okay.
Unit generation in progress. Unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, this soul.
Unit completed. Construction complete.
Oh.
New units available.
On call.
Oh, I thought that was a disconnect again. That was just my stream deck having an update.
Enemy engaged. Low power.
Okay, yeah, we gotta reclaim some space here.
Unit completed.
Okay, you need to build a Talon generator.
Unit generation in progress. Construction underway. Low power.
Yeah. I know.
Unit completed. Enemy engaged.
I was
Unit
collecting Talon. And then,
Construction complete.
there we go.
Ready.
Unit destroyed.
At once. On call. Yes, sir.
Unit complete. Unit destroyed. Unit complete.
Yes, sir. At once.
Construction underway. Enemy engaged.
Yes, sir. At once.
Construction complete. Unit
Okay.
destroyed. Unit generation in progress.
See, why'd you stick around for that? Yeah,
Construction underway.
irritating.
Ready.
Unit completed. Enemy engaged.
Okay, I think I've got a good thing going here. Oh, there's a whole other water thing right there. Oh, that's like right on his face, though.
Unit destroyed. New unit available.
New units
Upgrade
available. That's what I'm talking about. Let's upgrade you.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
I do have a Talon harvester. Yeah, okay. 3 Talon generators is quite a bit. But
Unit complete. New unit available. Base under attack. Enemy engaged.
so that's working. Thank God.
Unit destroyed.
On call. At once. Ready.
Unit complete.
On my way. Ready. On my way.
Unit complete.
Okay, I think as I play this game, I feel like I'm getting more and more
Construction.
better decision making. Don't dead end yourself like a moron.
Enemy engaged.
Okay, I think I've got it hemmed in his base at this point. Which we're just gonna make worse as soon as possible. I'm gonna build another. We don't need a hover freighter in this mission. Really? Oh, glad I got that air defense site. What do you know?
On call.
Yeah, we're also gonna put one right here.
Reports.
Unit generation in progress.
Unit generation in progress.
Construction underway.
Still connected, right? I'm so paranoid now.
Unit destroyed. Unit complete. Unit destroyed.
Yeah, he's teched up to air units. I need to follow suit.
Unit destroyed. Construction.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Another assembly plant.
Construction underway. Unit complete.
Reports. Yes.
Construction underway.
Okay, yeah, we're doing better.
Enemy engaged.
I'm just assuming assembly plants make unit
destroyed.
production faster, but
Construction. Upgrade available.
Yes.
I'm assuming it just makes it faster
Unit
to
complete.
produce units. I'm hoping there's a point. It would be very weird if it didn't do something. Still got a guy going for the Talon, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, was a little paranoid there.
Enemy engaged.
Yeah, see, I still got tanks out there,
Unit completed.
which is good.
Receiving.
Nope. Search and destroy. That's my favorite thing to do here is you do the air units for that because they're really good at it. And they can get
Unit
away real quick.
destroyed. Unit completed.
Receiving.
So we're just going to try and harass him off the map, basically, hem him in.
Enemy engaged.
I don't know why it was holding. Maybe it has to pay for the whole unit. It can't just do partials, I guess. Okay. So as soon as the cyclones are done, we're gonna move on into the tachyon tanks and the scarabs and the sky fortresses.
Receiving.
I do love how the aerial harassment works in this game, that you can just command your guys to go do their thing. It rules.
Unit complete.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Again, I'm just having a lot of fun with this game. It's a really good game. You should check it out.
Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
You destroyed me the last one? Ah. Gah. I really like the Sky Fortresses. They're badass. They just bombard the crapola out of stuff. Where's one of my tanks? I didn't realize there's still tanks out there, actually. Has he been sniping the hell out of my cyclones? Where are all my cyclones? Yeah, he's been sniping the hell out of my cyclones. Got it.
Unit destroyed. Enemy engaged. Unit completed. Insufficient credits. Enemy engaged.
Wish I could build more than one thing at a time. Seems kind of odd. I can't.
Unit completed.
Like I said, I think it goes faster if you have multiple assembly plants, but I can't be completely certain.
Base under attack. Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
At least I'm defending my economy this time instead of just going, oh, hope he doesn't attack. Can't believe I fumbled that first game. That was hilarious.
Enemy engaged. Unit destroyed.
There you go. See?
Unit completed.
Man, those neutron accelerators rule.
Unit destroyed. Unit generation in progress. Unit complete. Unit complete. Insufficient
I was actually gonna make it, but we're sending him anyway.
Unit complete. Base under attack. Enemy engaged.
Aw. Well, that's just disrespectful.
Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
You for real?
Stepping by.
Okay.
Waiting. On my way.
Well, that does in fact validate me wanting to make another one. See if I can actually get the construction rig to survive this time. What am I building right now? Scarabs.
Base under attack. Enemy engaged. Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
Stepping by.
Okay. Okay, so instead of... This is like the feeding cats to hawks scenario here. Just feeding my opponent construction rigs.
Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
On call.
Enemy engaged.
Okay, now we gotta wait for the next water drop off.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Or just do that.
Construction
There we go.
underway.
There we go. Got that damn thing under construction. Oh. Not you doofus.
Standing by. At your will.
What am I building? What am I building? Nothing at the moment. Actually, you know what?
Standing by. Standing by.
Enemy engaged.
There we go. That's how we should be cooking. Okay. Gonna put my sky, what are sky fortresses in group 2. They're gonna nuke these goddamn things. Oh my god, he's got a lot of them. Ah. I'm gonna put all my air units, cyclones and sky fortresses in there. You know what we're actually going to do? After we build this army, we're going to get a rift generator. This music's a little loud, you know that? There we go. That was getting a little dramatic there.
Powering up. Converting.
Sky fortresses are 2,500. That's a lot. They all three free? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna build another one.
Unit completed.
We're gonna build another Talon generator because
On my way.
I believe we will need a rift generator to get this done.
Construction underway. Unit completed.
And that thing sucks up a lot of energy. Oh, there's a construction rig right here. What do you know? Okay, you'll be my generator. Rift generator. Construction rig. Wait, are you for real? You can't build unless... There we go.
Construction complete. Unit completed. Squad 2.
M69. Engaging.
Squad 1.
Oops.
Squad 2. Squad 1.
We're going to approach from this angle. We're going to take out all three of these. We're going to move my army in. We're hovering so we can cross the river right here.
Unit completed.
Oh, actually, I don't know if the artillery is hovering. It might not be. Well, okay, we'll just have to see. Basically, we're going to take out those particular turrets, and then we're going to tell all the air forces to just search and destroy.
Squad 2.
Yes. Course laid in.
Sky fortresses are really powerful, so we should, I hope with 5 of them. I don't know. We'll find out.
Squad 1.
We will find out. While I'm doing that, I should probably get more tachyon tanks coming. Couple more of you, couple more of you. We're gonna make a train of you.
Unit complete.
Should always have stuff queued up, you know. I mean, really shouldn't just
Squad 2.
have things sitting there.
Course laid in.
Enemy engaged.
Now, luckily, any of his attempts to get out of his base seem doomed to failure due to the turrets right there. He could come up this way,
Unit completed.
but it's a bit narrow, and yeah, he doesn't really have good options. But I've learned it takes a lot of force to bring down a base. It's not a joke.
Squad 2.
Yes. Course laid in.
Unit
Cooked.
completed.
Absolutely cooked.
Squad 2.
Yes. Destination received.
Squad 1.
Let's go over here with Squad 1.
Enemy engaged.
Because they're going to do that shit.
Squad 2.
Prepared.
Unit completed.
Destination received.
Squad 1. Unit
I don't know why I had
completed.
one artillery queued up in the middle of that, but I
Squad
did.
2.
Yep, roasted.
Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
Destination received.
Base under attack.
Outbound. Course laid in. Outbound.
Unit complete. Squad 1. Squad 2.
Acknowledged.
Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
Destination received. Course acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
destroyed.
Destination received. Destination received. Course laid in. Outbound.
Unit destroyed.
Destination received. Acknowledged. Destination received.
Squad 1. Unit destroyed. Unit complete. Unit complete. Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
Okay, so like I said, takes a lot of force to overwhelm base defenses.
Unit completed.
But once I get these guys in there,
Standing
Squad
by at
1.
your will. Reactor engaged. Reactor engaged. Terminal base.
okay, hopefully we can.
Enemy engaged. Unit engaged. Unit destroyed.
Reactor engaged. Reactor engaged.
Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
Standing by. Reactor engaged.
Squad 1.
Damn, the range is that long.
Unit destroyed. Unit completed.
Standing by.
Well, this is redonkulous, if you ask me.
Unit completed.
Yes. Receiving.
Unit completed. Enemy engaged. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Unit completed. Squad 2.
Destination received. Input target receiving. Powering up.
Unit completed.
My God. Let's go for a while. I mean, I knew this was gonna be a long stream. It's kind of the idea, but I gotta learn how to close a deal here. You know, coffee is for closers and all that. I'm definitely blowing it on that count.
Unit completed.
What I'm gonna get another ground force. Wait, why were there funds added to my account?
Unit completed.
Oh, I remember now. Oh, that was for my Nintendo Switch Online. Oh man, for a moment there, I was like, did I get hacked? Okay, alright, a slightly alarming email. Happens.
Base under attack.
We come out this.
We're just gonna unleash the Air Force. I'm gonna build a big ground army to move in, but we need to just harass and harass and harass and harass. Splat. Hopefully it's a good call. I don't know. I can't seem to end a game to save my damn life, so we'll just have to see.
Unit completed.
Yeah, that stupid aerial defense point. It's being a pain in my ass. Okay, might be working. Again, this game's really fun, it's just hard to close out.
Unit destroyed.
I'm thinking I'm obviously missing something, I mean. I should probably, do I still have that construction rig? Yeah. After this force, I need a temp portal gate for that. Okay, actually. You get that.
Unit completed.
Wonder if I should be mixing in infantry. You know?
Unit completed.
Let's get some bions in there. Just to have more guns, you know? That might be a good plan.
Enemy engaged.
Yeah, we're gonna mix in some infantry. That should do it.
Unit destroyed.
It's gonna be like the Dark Rain stream by the time I'm done.
Unit completed.
Powering up.
Careful. Okay,
Construction
they're managing.
Unit completed. Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
Okay, one more tank,
Unit completed.
5 more infantrymen. Because the Bions are actually pretty good at anti-armor. And I think approaching this from the perspective of trying to overwhelm with the volume of fire, I think it's a good idea to have Bions. We'll see.
Enemy engaged.
I hope he hasn't rebuilt everything. I'll be very annoyed if he's rebuilt everything. He certainly had the time. If I'm not,
Enemy
maybe I
engaged.
should be
Unit completed.
locking down on the resources. Well, I mean...
Base under attack.
On call. Responding.
We'll set a construction rig over there.
Unit completed. Unit destroyed.
That was stupid. Oh, he hadn't rebuilt those turrets though. It uncovered that. All right. Their pathfinding's not the most wizardy.
Enemy engaged. Unit completed.
Oh, this will settle the question of if the artillery is levitating or not.
Enemy engaged.
Not sure, but it is slow. Oh, it is hovering. Okay, see, I really wasn't sure.
Squad 1.
Okay, I mean, that's twice the guns I was going in with earlier, right? Like,
Engaged.
Unit
Definitely.
completed. Enemy engaged.
Deploying. Deploying.
Unit completed. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Unit completed. Unit destroyed.
my God. Okay, I keep spending every buck I've got.
Completed.
Alright, we're gonna call it here in a minute. We're just gonna call it. I've got him boxed in, but, like, doesn't seem to matter.
Unit completed. Unit completed. Unit destroyed. Unit completed. Unit completed.
Okay, I think he's running out of money. We're getting him a little closer each time. Oh. I bet you if I played with a human being, I would have gotten my ass stomped by now. There's no possible way the game would have gone on this long. But I can't not do Dark Rain, let's be real. Come on, it's too cool. Get on our latest wave.
Unit completed.
Doesn't know when it's beaten. Not that I expect that of a 1997 game, almost a 77. Nope. Nope. Do water.
Unit completed. Unit completed.
Every wave I get closer. Oh, we've got those defenses down. Well, that's great.
Prepare. Course laid in.
Unit completed.
Input processing.
See, y'all's defenses are down. It's over. Surrender. He doesn't do that. They don't do that. IOs don't do that.
Unit
I would love to say
completed.
I'm ready for a medium, but I feel like if I can't end a game versus an easy, maybe not.
Powering up. Executing. Coordinates received.
Unit completed.
I've learned not to go in piecemeal. Don't work. It don't work.
Unit completed.
Gotta be very decisive.
Standing by. Powering up. Engaging. Coordinates received.
Unit
I wish it would
completed.
be like StarCraft, when the Terran buildings that burn down were on critical health.
Converging. Converging. Coordinates received.
There we go.
Unit completed.
Okay,
Bullish.
we're getting in there.
Demo weeks. Confirmed.
Squad 1. Unit completed. Squad 1.
Beautiful thing about the Imperium is so much of their stuff hovers.
Unit completed. Squad 1. Unit completed.
Okay, do y'all not target buildings when you're on a search and destroy? The air units were doing it. They took out all the defenses. Maybe they just take out offensive stuff. Why do you have so many? Well, I had 3 Phaeton generator. I thought this was a 4th one for a second there. I know it, actually. Okay. I think we got it. I love how long range artillery is, man. It's not a joke. I mean, 2 scale, that's pretty far. Really gotta have spotters to get the most out of those.
Unit completed. Mission successful.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright. Ah, that was a little excessive. Alright. Since that took a while, I'm gonna go ahead and do my second break real quick, and then I will be back for that. So yeah, hold on just a minute. Alrighty, I am back. We are going to pick off with something I said I wasn't going to touch again because it kept giving me technical errors, but I can't be trusted, so we're going to do none other than a couple single player missions of Open Swarm Assault. Baby, we're diving back in. We're giving it another shot. Alright. I'm on like mission 7 or something. Got my speaker turned off. Got my speaker turned off so that it won't put audio out in the wrong place. Let's see, we got video, got audio. I think I've got it this time. We'll see. No, not skirmish. Alright, destroy enemies. Playing as spiders. Yes, there are dramatic videos when you start a mission as in the single player. Okay, I have no idea what these missions consist of. There's over 100 of them. There's 100 in the original campaign. Well, not really a campaign. It's not. They're not connected or anything. But they're not connected or anything. But there's 100 missions in the original campaign, and then there's Eesh. Okay. Then there's custom-made missions that were made for Open Swarm Assault specifically. That I don't know why the dog's barking. That are made specifically for Open Swarm Assault. He's gonna keep growing, isn't he? Yeah, but I've got 2 and he's only got 1. I've never understood how you're supposed to start with the beetles. Hopefully they're not too aggressive, because I don't... Okay, we're actually gonna... I am making the rocket launchers, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so it doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem like they're being too aggressive in this mission, really, so it really is just patiently doing your thing. Oh god. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Okay. Huh. I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, not clear on the strategy on this one. It just kind of seems like getting your ass kicked. I didn't actually count on this killing me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I should have. I should have known better. But I did not. Maybe I shouldn't have antagonized them early. Maybe... Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Hmm. 'Cause Okay, let's just be patient. Maybe if I don't aggro, maybe they'll be cool. God, these beetles take so long. Oh, the cannon beetles are so slow. The ants, on the other hand, are devilishly quick. They're weak, but if we have 1,000 of them, it doesn't matter. We just need to cover for the beetles to do their work. That's it. Okay. Swarm 'em! Swarm 'em! All right. Okay. So this really was just like chill and don't fight a war on two fronts. All right. Okay, and now okay. We're warring. All right. Okay. Ladybugs and the machine guns actually have some pretty damn good DPS. Okay, we're gonna actually switch over to stink bugs. I think we've got enough cannon beetles. Got enough cannon beetles, and I do believe I have successfully been streaming this game. I can't believe I had those disconnects earlier. God, that's so irritating. I'm still mad about it. Okay. Okay, and that should be the last barriers to entry I've got. Well, I just noticed all these buttons down here. Why have I not comprehended those before? Oh, that's hilarious. That's open RA stuff. Okay, so that is... Where did that come from? Was that there the whole time? Was that there the last times I've played this? It's a spider layer, and spider layers are dead easy. They just have like a snipe attack, and it doesn't do squadola. Now we gotta get all the creeps. And there is one last spider. I don't know why the popcorn plants exist. Just random weird creeps, but random weird creeps. Oh, that's just every day on the internet. Ta-da! Okay, so I just got too aggressive up front. Anyway, those are simple enough. There's 100 missions that are all just basic variations on a theme, so it's not the most complicated thing. But anyway, Open Swarm Assault. There you go. For those who haven't seen it before, it's a fun little thing. Dead simple. Is what it is. Yeah, that was number 7. So look, we've got. I don't know how you can come up with this many scenarios for something that has no scripting, but and then here's the Open Essay originals, which are probably pretty interesting comparatively. I'm sure they're probably hard, just because, you know. Yeah. I don't know if there are any Scorpion missions. I think I scrolled through all of these and I didn't see a single Scorpion mission, so there's some here. I don't know why the Scorpions were included, but they were not. Anyway, there we go. Bit of Open Swarm Assault. Successful. Alright. Actually had the sound cooperating this time. Incredible. Alright. That brings us to our next event, which is might be quick. We'll see. Hopefully not. And if it is, then it is. You know, this stream isn't as long as I thought it was going to be, despite Dark Reign's best efforts. But, well, it's noisy. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to be playing here is Age of the Ring. It is a full overhaul of Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 Rise of the Witch King, which is a spectacular RTS that, due to the license lapsing, is entirely unobtainable legitimately outside of immense cost on eBay. It's very high value because it's rare. There's not going to be any more of it. They stopped making it ages ago. But Age of the Ring itself is actually standalone and free. So you could just download it and play. You don't have to worry about the original game at all. I'm going to get my ass kicked by the AI, as is tradition. I'm very certain of that. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good considering, you know, it's a 25-year-old game or whatever. Anyways, I'll be playing as the Misty Mountains faction. I'll go over. I don't really remember that much about how they play. It's been a while since I played this. I probably should have practiced before the stream, but I am nothing if not bold. Okay, let me wait for this to come up here. But Misty Mountains are awesome because they have this special troll. And it is called the Gundabad Stone Troll. And you can buy 3 upgrades for it. And it's awesome. Once you get it all fully equipped, it's super badass. It's very cool. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Because I'm not convinced I will. Oh well. Yeah, we've got sound. Okay. I have to play with the music off because somebody else I followed that introduced me to Age of the Ring. It was Turin, is a streamer. He normally does Total War Warhammer, but he did Age of the Ring for a while,
You'll do what you're told.
and
Build! Fix that attitude of yours.
sorry, what was I thinking?
You know what to do.
But he was doing Age of the Ring for a while, and his videos got demonetized because he had the music playing, because the music is from the film trilogy. Everything about this is from the film trilogy. Well, I mean, other than like baking up buildings and shit, obviously, but you know, the voices and the portraits and most of it is from the actual movies. Now, mind you,
There will be no slacking here. This spot is no good.
Age of the Ring does a lot with it. They add a lot of new stuff. They even have a Haradrim faction, which is like their OC faction. Got like giant. I'm so distracted, focused on what I'm trying to do. But they have giant orangutans that have like a leap attack. They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. Okay, I need to get some units real quick. The bottom right corner. Okay.
The work never ends here.
So you get your resources with these buildings I've put up here. The radius they've got around them determines
You know what to do.
how much resources it generates. And then as an evil side, I have lumber camps, which can cut down trees for extra resources.
More goblin warriors.
More goblin warriors.
Make yourself useful.
So we're going to go super aggressive. Misty Mountains is definitely the Horde faction. We've got just a shit ton of really shitty units. This is a game in which it's fairly disastrous to lose a builder, so we'll have to be careful.
Build. The warriors are here.
But we're going to go crazy on the buildings.
You know what to do.
We got warriors, need some archers, and then we're gonna go harass. Oh, and we have ring powers. They have a branching thing. As you fight, you get them. The ultimates for Misty Mountain are a dragon flyby, and then being able to summon Durin's Bane. Which is just the most badass thing in the game. It's ridiculous. It's so cool.
Another building all finished up. The archers are near. That one's finished. Too slow. Be quick. The work never ends here.
I want you to come back. Oh, right. This thing makes resources.
Build.
It's not the best. Not the best position for it, but I don't want it vulnerable.
Get over here. More goblin warriors. You'll do what you're told. Get them away from the mine.
Okay, so they're bringing tunnels already.
You hear that? Take your tills ready. Wild wolves. Be careful. Make yourself useful. Capture it. Another building all finished up. They're attacking over here. Ready? The warriors are here.
Now, again, I must emphasize the shitty part of
Come on, come on.
goblins. They are hot garbage.
Listen here.
The mountain orcs are gathering around their lodge.
Looks like these archers are ready.
Okay, now I got mountain orcs.
Is watching us. You know what to do.
I got the Mountain Orc Lodge, and they are less shitty. Okay, where's my other builder here?
Feud of yours.
We're gonna want some cavalry.
We're done with this one. We've spotted the enemy.
Zordos, here for some action.
This way. Somebody defend the builder. They're attacking the mine. Be ready.
Okay, we're just gonna go up this way. When my mountain orcs come in and my next horde of dudes.
Together a new wolf can. More goblin warriors.
Zordos, here for some action.
Troll layer.
Yourself useful.
I'm gonna need another builder, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Keep it up. It's theirs. Get him. More. Don't let up. The warriors are here. More of them.
Keep those new wards under control. Zordos, here for some action.
Destroy it. Come on, builder. We've got things to do.
We got crawlies.
Where's the bloody meat? Murder, you worthless cowards!
Come on, come on. Oh, goblin warriors.
We're just gonna straight up upgrade you.
Stick it to him.
Those new wards look hungry. Take your You're under attack.
Worm layer.
You know what to do.
Something smells funny. Move, you sods!
Move, you sods.
Faster! The archers are here. We have reached our command limit. There.
Hearts, ready to stick it to him!
The fissure has been expanded.
Okay, so that was...
Where's the bloody meat? I'll break your spine! Something smells funny.
Okay, we swamped him.
Headscan! Yeah? What? Smell some stone will get it!
Infantry cavalry. Okay.
Where's the bloody meat? The misty mountains are ours. They will fear the
The
old!
enemy's fortress. The enemy.
Kill them! Kill them! Burn this rubbish!
Giant bats.
We expanded the cave. They're attacking us.
Yeah? The scum will get it! Where's the bloody meat?
Okay, so I don't actually have the equipment to take out these builders. I forgot how harsh they are on the,
What? Can't you say I'm busy?
Can't you
Something
say I'm
smells
busy?
funny.
I should get some upgrades.
The enemy is
Right,
on us.
the
The fissure has
is.
been expanded.
The fissure has been expanded. We're gonna get a fire drake. Okay. So what I need is to go back to my goblin cave. Level 2 goblin horde. Okay, so it's gotta sit there for a while. Okay.
They're attacking over here.
Yeah? Deliver the hides to Mustache!
Okay.
We've expanded the treasure trove. What? We have the flaming arrows now. yourself useful. All right, get back to work. The warriors are here. We have a fire drake with us. You know what to do. We have banner carriers now.
There's my fire drake. Gundabad stone troll. And I'm gonna need a giant. Because giants are siege weapons. Look at that thing. Badass. This is actually newer to the game. This model, I mean. There was a fire drake before, but... These are giant bats. Just a good old monster unit.
Another building, all finished up. Looks like an inn.
Pikemen.
Capture it. We're done with this one.
Okay.
The attack troll is armored up. The warriors are here.
Okay, so we got a Gundabad stone troll. Now it's got 3 upgrades. Gains damage, loses armor. Has an ability it can trigger. Here's the upgrades. Decreases its speed. So this is all for everyone you want to deal with.
This giant will fight for us.
And then it can regains health while outside of combat. Oh.
There will be no slacking here.
Ready to stick it to him.
Make yourself useful. We've run into some wolves. They're attacking the builder.
Did not know they had that kind of contextual voice lines. Did I just lose my worker? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Is that them? Is that the enemy?
The misty mountains are ours. They will fear the old.
The mines are being attacked. That one's finished.
We're under attack.
Somebody defend
Thanks
the builder.
God that doesn't do.
We got chores to tend to. There will be no slacking here. We have a captain to tend to.
Don't let Mustache see you snack from I'll break your spine.
Okay, I actually am doing a lot better at this than I thought I would. I'm gonna go with they're
You
coming.
move, go.
Not gonna lie, really was expecting this to be worse. Goblin tunnel.
There they are.
The misty mountains are ours. Why? Everything smells funny. Ha 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 ha! Move, you swords!
Okay, I think we're good to take him.
I'll break your spine if you
Okay, let me-
move. Go!
Spotted the enemy.
Micro the giant.
It's an attack. Ready? Expanded the treasure trove.
Okay, I think we got this.
The enemy is on us.
You know, this didn't take as long as I thought it would. This stream, I mean. Other than Dark Rain, which might have actually been quicker than I thought it was. I'm not sure. But, oh, no. Step forward, buddy. Level 5, Gundabad Stone Troll. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, yeah, this is a super badass game. It's so good. Boom! Boom! Oh wow. Last time I played this, I really kind of got put through the ringer, so I'm glad I didn't embarrass myself today. I think I did pretty good. I mean, it was an easy AI, right? Let's crank it up next time. But anyway, that's that. So that's Age of the Ring. It's a 17-minute game, perfectly reasonable. So it's got a lot of factions. It has Gondor, which is obviously Gondor, Rohan, Erebor. Then you have Lothlorien and Rivendell. So Lothlorien is pure elves. Rivendell is like a general free peoples of Middle Earth. And they have the Woodland Realm, which also has some multiple peoples in it. But they all play differently. They have different mechanics and everything. Mordor, Isengard, the Misty Mountains, which is my favorite. Dol Guldur, I want to try and play because all their units, all their buildings put out a radius around them. And as long as your units are within that radius, they're fine. But if you leave the radius, they start degenerating. But you have these really cheap towers you can build all over the place. And they have a lot of crazy stuff going on, the undead and everything. They're very cool. And then Herod Waif is like the OC Do Not Steal faction. All sorts of original stuff in that. It's really cool. They have, there are a bunch of upgrades for your Muma kills. You can kind of like customize them, and they're very cool. They have some really neat stuff. But Misty Mountain's my favorite. The Gundabad Stone Troll is one of the best monsters in the game when you've got it fully upgraded. If you lose it, so painful. But they're really good. They have like AoE attacks, and they're good against buildings, and they're all sorts of good stuff going on. So, Age of the Ring, it actually has a Discord. You know what? We're gonna have a link to that. Everything I'm playing today, if it's not linked in the description already, we're gonna put a link into it here. So let me bring up Discord real quick and get that link so I can put that in the description after the stream. Okay. I have so many weird Discords I'm in for these ancient ass games. It's great. It's great. Oh. Can I invite to server? Copy button. Okay. After the stream, we'll have that in there. Oh, I didn't copy it. Invite to server. Let's try. Yeah, it's not working. Might be because it's in streamer mode. Okay, you know what? I'll figure that out later. All right, make sure Discord's actually closed here. So that's that. It has an auto updater as well. Once you've got it downloaded, you're good to go. It'll just update itself. They do change logs. They're very professional. You can and they have completely remade the Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers campaigns. Yeah. So they're working on Return of the King. They've got like an early preview of it. They have a Patreon. Oh, okay. You can click through into the Discord on the launcher. I forget their Patreon, their YouTube. What is that? Their wiki, the ModDB page, and Twitch, all for Age of the Ring. So, I seriously get into it. It's very good. Another thing that makes it cool is that in the original game they had this, but it's obviously been overhauled for Age of the Ring. Is the War of the Ring mode, which actually is like more like Total War. It's got a campaign map and stuff you can do on the map, and then each territory is an individual game of Age of the Ring. It's really cool. It's really cool. Very much worth checking out. The entire thing is just spectacular. Seriously, you should get into this game. It's so good. I'm gonna post the link, like I said, in the description after the game. Weird thing is, it used to be a different project, so its ModDB page where you download it is listed as like the Horse Lords, a total modification for Battle for Middle Earth. That's the URL reads, but it is the correct one. All right. All right, what do we got on the docket? Do we have anything else on the docket? I wish the SuperStation One had cooperated. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a reset on the controls. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Ah, it's so irritating. Oh well. Okay, so in that case, we actually had a bug I discovered last night in ZDoom Wars 2, where if you gave the same monster to defend orders, there was a chance it would become hostile towards the little floating marker. No idea why, but Kevin's Evans, he did the coding for the orders, and he literally fixed it with a single line. He just added one line and it worked perfectly. That's it. That's the only problem I've had with the orders. They're spectacular. Which that probably gives away what's next here. I don't think I had a disconnect during this. I think we're doing good. So in that case, looks like our next thing is in fact the ZDoom Wars 2 showcase. So let me get that ready here. Okay. Okay, so how do I introduce this here? That brings us to our main and last event of the evening. I thought I got through this quicker than I thought I would. Anyways, this is a special presentation of ZDoom Wars 2. And that's a bit loud. Okay. Alright, so the intent of this game is purely PvP, where all the players are spawning monsters, etc. But I'm in the middle of optimizing the effects for online, and most of all, we're waiting for the new netcode in ZDoom 5.0 to test it. So, due to a lack of testing, it is considered alpha despite the vast amount of content in it. So there is a rare crash bug dealing with monsters that don't have a master, which is what we're going to be facing again. So hopefully we miss out on the bug, but no guarantees. I'll just restart and use cheats to get kind of back to where I was if I have to. It will make it work. Anyways, so fingers crossed we dodged that. Anyway, so it's an alpha, but I'll give you an idea of how the game works. So what we're ultimately going to be doing here is demonstrating. It's actually going to be really loud when I get going. Okay. So we're going to be demonstrating the game mechanics as a showcase against 3 pre-established defensive positions for different factions, just to show a window into the game. All is subject to change. Notably, the HUD is an MS Paint placeholder from an old project, and the map is simply a holdover from the original ZDoom Wars with added capture points. So, I mean, it might make the cut because it's the map rules, but no promises. Anyways, let me explain the main mechanics first. So, basic idea of the game is that you are going to try killing every other player in the game. However, you do not have a weapon. Instead, you have what are called summoners. There you go. So you spew a projectile, you create a monster. You start out with 2 or 3 monsters available depending on your faction. So that's the basic spawning mechanic. It fires a projectile. If it's an air unit, if the projectile flies long enough, they will be spawned mid-air. As of note, you'll notice air units will attempt to maintain elevation. They have a maximum height and they have a minimum height, and they'll try and stay between them. So that's just a nice little behavioral thing. This is a capture point. Different units have different capture weights. The more capture weight you've got on the point, the faster you take it. I just gave these units an order. So you have 2 orders you can give your units. You can tell them to move to a certain point, or you can tell them to defend a location. In this case, you can leave them to capture a point by giving them a defend order. So that's orders. There's 3 buttons for that. There's 1 for move, 1 for defend, and 1 to clear any existing orders. In addition, you do have faction abilities, which are selected between with the inventory buttons. Faction abilities do all sorts of crazy shit. Doom's Tier 1 faction ability is called Nightmare Pulse. It turns any imps or pinky demons nearby into Nightmare Imps and Nightmare Pinky Demons. Which they have more health, and it refills their health when they get hit with it. And and they attack much faster. There we go. Here we go. There. See, there's a Nightmare Imp. You get a notification when your faction abilities recharge. They'll eventually be indicated in the HUD as well, of course. The HUD's gonna be kick-ass. I've got the Mr. Cat has volunteered to work on that, so he'll be doing that. Anyways, the basic economy. So you have two resources: mana in purple in the bottom right, and favor in yellow. Mana is the most common resource. Everything requires mana. You get a certain trickle of mana just by existing, and then by building generators, you get additional mana. Favor is the other resource. You get favor directly from capture points. So you want to get multiple capture points for that. Generators cost both favor and mana. There is only one thing in the entire game that doesn't cost any favor, and that is the common Flemoid for the Chex Quest faction. So the game is divided into 5 tiers. You start at tier 1. You have to pay to reach each tier. For most factions, Chex Quest works differently. So that's the price in mana and favor for each tier. Each tier introduces new units, a new faction ability, and on tiers 3 and 5 you get an additional defense structure, because you do have defense structures in this game. There's a fireball launcher for you. It launches fireballs. You may be surprised to learn. Defensive structures can also be used offensively as like siege weapons, since they have very long range most of the time. A lot of defenses don't attack. They have like some other weird capability. They're fun. Anyways, the tier system. At tier 5 you get access to heroes. Heroes, you can buy talent, so you can give them a custom loadout every game. That changes how they play, gives them new abilities, attacks, etc. So I'm going to be doing this demonstration as Doom. Doom is the jack-of-all-trades faction, so they have a little bit of everything. As far as unique capabilities, they've got access to Resurrection through the Archvile and the Nightmare Pulse faction ability. Resurrection causes a corpse to be consumed in order to spawn one of your basic fodder units. So you'll randomly get Lost Souls, Imps, Zombie Men, or Pinky Demons, I think, is all the fodder on Doom. So it just consumes a fodder corpse and spawns a fodder of your own. So it's not actually Resurrection, as in the original game you would get units from other factions doing that. But that's not as desirable here, simply because you have unit upgrades. The tier after a unit is introduced, you can buy an upgrade for it. And so some units have 2 upgrades, and you have to choose between them, right? So again, you're specializing your roster for each game. That could depend on the matchup as far as what you want to do. You know, like, some of them are very simple, like, for example, the Zombie Men. Let's just get that one real quick. Go into the Zombie Men menu. It's got a description menu as well. It tells you kind of what it does, gives you its tags. Buy the upgrade. Boom! Now they're shotgunners, and they do more damage. Stuff like that. The upgrades are very varied. There's all sorts of shit that goes on with those. So that's our basic idea. So let's restart the map and start the demo in earnest. Okay, so we're going to leave them to capture that point. You'll notice, I think it said in the console, there's like an unknown script in there. So the game counts how many players there are at the beginning, and then when it goes down to 1, it does a victory sequence. So, since I'm playing on my own, which again is not the intent of the game, it doesn't know the difference. So different units have different capture weights. Currently, I've only customized the capture weights for the tier 1 units. Come on, get back over here. So, more expensive units have better capture weight. Cheaper units have lesser capture weight. The player has a decent amount of capture weight, of course. So our first thing we're going to do is secure our 2 points. So what we've kind of geared everything around is having 2 points per player, and then for every 4 players you have an additional point. There we go. Okay. Well, for that, I can clear this order. Alright, let me check on the status on these guys here. You get access to building 3 generators per each capture point you own. Again, the generators are for... Halfway done. Okay. Generators are for mana. Favor comes from the capture points themselves. Currently, mana generators cost 60 mana, 30 favor. Come on. Alright, we can do it. Okay. So generally, units have limited ranges. So if enemies, even if there are enemies in sight, if they're outside of their range, they will simply follow the player around until you give them an order or they approach a foe close enough. Now, it's not like doubling and tripling your favor income, your mana income to get generators. It's more subtle than that. I think it's once every 4 seconds that we've currently got it on. 3 or 4 seconds. But once you start getting them, I know this seems like kind of slow at first, but it takes about 5 minutes to establish an economy, a garrison, and tier 2, typically in my tests of it. Okay, guess my map button isn't bound. But yeah, you can give the units direction. That's a move order. There you go. They'll all go up to it. They hit the marker, and then they come back. Or they resume their normal behavior, I should say, depending on what they're doing. There's another generator. Okay, come to me, come to me, come to me. Light Repulse is ready again. There we go. Since your faction abilities simply recharge based on time, at least for Doom, it can be different for other factions. It behooves you to use them as often as possible. Tier 1 is obvious in its application. It just supercharges one of your basic units. You know, who doesn't want that? And Pinky Demons as well, but they're a tier 2 unit. So at tier 1, you're really just getting that off in imps. Now, imps seem like they'd be better because they can fight in melee as well, but they only do as much damage at range as a zombie man does. Zombie men have obviously a much faster traveling projectile, and when they're upgraded, they do more damage than the imp, and they're actually pretty fearsome. So again, we've got 2 points, so we're going to have 6 generators total. Then I'm going to build out an army. We're going to do some upgrades, and then at that point, we're gonna advance on a position, but we're probably gonna get to tier 3 before we do that. Okay, we have 6. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, there we go. Make sure to get as many of my nightmare imps as possible. Okay. Now, imps are probably gonna be your core unit as far as Doom's tier 1 goes. But I wouldn't skimp out on the zombie man. First of all, they are cheaper. They are a good measure cheaper. They're 1 mana and 1 favor cheaper. I mean, imps are double the favor cost. But with zombie man, you're probably going to want to upgrade them. You would be surprised at how good they are at chipping away a player's health. They can really sink you pretty good, pretty quick. On this first position, we're going to do a lot of range trading, so I'm thinking zombie man. Okay, let's get us out in the field here. But not to neglect Lost Souls. See, when you spawn an air unit, see it rises up. Then it gets to its cap. There you go, see? Really happy with the air units. Their behavior is really nicely coded. And if you're playing Chex Quest is a lot of melee units. They don't have that much in the way of range capacity. But any Flamoid attack that hits an air unit will cause it to plummet from the sky for a time. So they'll actually get sunk. So you can drag air units out of the sky down to you. Now you'll notice I'm getting a lot of resources. Even just this early on, just with those 2 points, just with those generators, getting a lot. And I'm going to capture more as the demonstration goes on. Nightmare Pulse ready. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to save up for tier 2. Now, of course, in a real game, your menu wouldn't pause everything. So we're going to try and be brief at the menu and not cheat too hard. So we're going to go up to tier 2, start spawning some tier 2 monsters. You know, we already have a decent army going. And then we're going to get some upgrades. Imps upgrade makes their fireballs home in, which makes them a lot more reliable at range. Zombie men get extra damage. And Lost Souls get to home in with their charge. Boom. Now, when you tier up, it is announced to all players. Pinky Demons, nice and quick, very meaty. You can see they have double the health of an imp. And they hurt. They're pretty damn good. Most of what we're going to need at this first position is going to be range capability until I can open the gate. So we're not going to go too heavy in the pinkies. Gonna get some chain gunners in there. They're what you call a suppression unit. That is a unit that just flings a bunch of projectiles downwind. Particularly good against single tough targets because they just have so much damage output. If you're targeted by a suppression, artillery, or sniper unit, you will actually, or an assassin, which is a melee version of a sniper, it just means they have anti-elite bonuses, then you actually get an on-screen notification letting you know something's on to you, which is useful. Pinky Demons, nice and meaty, so they got 30 health. They're even tougher than the Pinky Demons. Keiko Demons are very useful. Okay, we're gonna get some upgrades. First of all, the Zombie Men one is it's just kind of a must-have. It's really good. Now you'll notice you're very favor-heavy in the early stages of the game. Let's start marching here. Let me see, how much is the Pinky Demon upgrade? Okay, that's going to require tier 2. We're going to save our money and get up to tier 3 after we take this next point. Okay, so we can see some hostility there. Again, monsters have limited ranges. So we're going to let our army catch up. The Pinkies obviously filter to the front because they're so much quicker than everybody else. Alrighty. Now, as you tier up, you'll notice that my health went up. It starts at 100 and you start pretty slow. Okay, let me... So this is Heretic, is who we're going to be facing down first. Again, if it crashes, I'm going to be so mad. Again, alpha software, but still. Wow. Okay. So your monsters are a little dumb, right? So you kind of gotta give them some orders. Okay, we are besieging this particular location. So there you go, so you can get them around. Okay, it looks like we've already got... Ow. Oh, put myself in a bad spot. I put myself in a bad spot. Now you'll notice I have like a massive stockpile of points here. Let's go to tier 3. Okay, so we spent our pinkies on doing that. Of course, I'm hurt now. Okay, so here's what we're going to want to do. Boom. See, it seems like you have infinite money, and then you get to try and filter as many of these guys out of here as I can. There's kind of a little barrier there. It's going to be a much tougher fight to come. Okay, so let's build up for a minute before we get out of there. We're going to get... Now, these are Hell Nobles. They're one of your most valuable units. They actually have 2 upgrades. And in case you've noticed, I am nominating them to be what's called a Bruiser Brother. This gives them increased health. You'll see they have 100 health as a Bruiser Brother. You can only make a limited number of Bruiser Brothers, and it does cost resources. But they're so good that it would be goofy not to. Okay, I've got the max bruisers at this tier. I think you get like an additional 2 every tier. Okay, now what we're gonna want very much is Keiko Demons. We're gonna want Keiko Demons. Because we've got a gatehouse to open. We've got walls to surmount. I'm gonna have to be able to get into the fortress to open the gate to be able to do this. Okay. Alright. Should we go for tier 4? Upgrade our Keiko Demons. So they have a charge shot they can do from range or electric breath they can do up close. So we'll go with the electric breath because there's a strife position later we gotta deal with. Mech units can be stunned by electric attacks. Or biomech units, well, bio units are vulnerable to poison. Mech units can be stunned by electric. Biomech units are affected by both, but they take half poison damage and a much reduced chance of much reduced chance of stunning. Get off the wall, get into formation. Come on, let's go. Got gas pods to worry about. See that? See that shit? Okay, so we're gonna have to... Okay. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I thought I just messed up my own demo. Okay. Our armies are now fighting. I gotta heal. We did not have the muscle for this, turns out. Okay. Pinky Demon save the day. Oh, you got frozen. Okay. There's still a gas pod remaining. Okay. Woo! For a minute there, I thought I'd cook myself. That's pretty goofy. Did we actually capture this point? I can't even remember now. Yay! I got the generators for it. Okay, well I actually need to capture the point in that fortress, so let me do that. Knew I was forgetting something. What a goof. And then we're gonna have to spit out the mana generators. Because see, currently it's like, oh, only 3 generators per capture point. Pinky Demons have probably too much capture weight currently. Yeah, they haven't been. That hasn't actually been balanced out. There's just a default amount of capture weight, which is in excess of what it should be. Now, as you go up in tiers, and notice my health keeps going up, you also get faster. You'll notice I'm able to outrun my monsters, where before it was kind of close. So. Okay, stream's still going good. Okay, so we're at tier 4. So we've got some really fearsome guys going here. We're gonna have 4 pain elementals. They're very useful. We're gonna get okay, our pinkies. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need warm bodies. We're gonna need warm bodies. We're gonna need a lot of them. Let them gather here first. Next position we're gonna go for is going to be a Chex Quest position. It's gonna be nasty. Let's think about some upgrades. We're gonna get some Incubus. So I just got them an upgrade where they have a flamethrower attack. It pierces enemies, it hits multiples. I'm hoping that that will allow them to wipe out big hordes of Flemoids. Flemoids are the quantity faction. Everything they do is in absurd numbers. We're gonna have a big ass army to fight here. We'll see if it's big ass enough. I might have underdid it, but anyway, that's the expectation is. How much is the Pinky Demon upgrade? Stealth, 35. That's not bad. That makes Pinky Demon stealth. Anything that is translucent is stealth. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have the maximum number of bruisers. Okay, we're gonna take this point. Is this the best way to go? We'll find out. Now, mind you, in a typical game, it's gonna be awful hard to get this many generators, because other players are going to be contesting them. In addition, you're going to want to leave enough forces behind to defend your generators because they can be destroyed. Okay, so we're gonna get all our army right up here. Our pulse ready. There we go. See, that's the kind of boost we shove that poor Pinky Demon. Or Keiko Demon. Okay. Got our air forces. I'm actually gonna put fireball launcher. Fireball launcher. Gonna want to get them right up here. Get this Mancubus time to catch up. Damn. Slow as snot. Okay, and then I think I have to go through over here. See if I can remember how to play this map. Okay, so there's a button somewhere. I think it's in the highest tower that will open that gate. I completely forgot the button was not conveniently located. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we got it. See what I mean? It's hard to kill. Oh man, I've been sitting at my max resources. You'll see those spores on the ground. Some always have a chance of spawning a spore while they're fighting. And, here we go, here we go, here we go. That was the Manctillery Strike ability. Okay, this is Fire Blue Wall. It's a wall, it causes damage to enemies over time. Oh, by the way, I mentioned anything translucent is stealth. I didn't actually say what that meant. That means that any ranged attackers can only shoot at you from pretty close distance. And there's our crash. Son of a bitch. Didn't even give me a log on that. So there's this thing that happens where I think it's got something to do with mastery. So those were monsters that weren't spawned by a player. So this is a scenario that doesn't actually occur in a game. But sometimes on a collision check, I don't know if it's like if somebody is dead before the projectile hits or something weird like that. I can't reproduce it. Anyway, that was a good long, you got the idea of the game. I didn't get to do heroes or anything, but I use abilities, upgrades. So, can only be so upset. That was a good way into it. I'm not going to start over at that point. That would just be a little silly. You got the idea. Anyways, despite the crash, I'm really proud of how ZDoom Wars 2 is shaping up. I'll upload this presentation to the ZDoom Wars 2 YouTube channel as well. I recorded all of that, so hopefully that worked correctly. All right, that is all the fun for today. I think we got through everything. Again, proud of how that's shaping up. It's going to be really fun. Like I said, we're waiting for ZDoom 5.0 to be able to actually test it in a multiplayer environment. There is a demo available on the Discord. It's just tier 1 for Doom. You can tier up to tier 2, but you don't get anything except for the tier 1 upgrades. It's basic, but that's where I want to test it a bit at a time as we build up once we have the ZDoom 5.0 netcode. So it's going to be a long-term thing, but you should try it out, mess around with it. It's cool. Yeah, so otherwise, let me, plug my other stuff here. Got a new book out. I say new, it's a couple months old. It came out in early April. Anyway, it's Garden of Order Legends. You should buy it. It's very good. And again, check out ZDoom Wars 2 now that you've seen some of it. The other 5 factions play completely differently. They have all their own mechanics. Unique abilities, defenses, mechanics, rosters. Everyone is very special. Small demo on the Discord. Once more, my book, my BlueSky, the ZDoom Wars 2 BlueSky, Discord, and sorry, Windows is bothering me. Discord, BlueSky, and the YouTube will be linked in the description. And soon the SuperStation One, NetStorm, Dark Reign, Open Swarm Assault, and Age of the Ring will also be in there. Reminder that Notrium is on Steam. We're doing a normal Age of Mythology Retold stream next time. Not sure of timing yet due to life events. I don't know if it'll be this next weekend. When I've got an update on that, make sure to tune in. It'll be awesome. The exact time will be announced on BlueSky and as a post here on YouTube, so be there. Thanks for watching. Trans rights are human rights. Rest in peace, Derek, and I'll see you next time.